This term, our expeditionary learning has been focused around our planet. Our title and guiding question was Earth Emergency, how can we help our planet survive? One of our curriculum themes in the XP Trust is protecting our planet, as this is so important to us, and so we knew we had to make a stand and do something to support protecting our planet, which is where our final product came from. We further developed our knowledge and understanding by discussing the impact of climate change in our curriculum. We started our expedition in Immersion Week, learning all about our final product and how small steps can have a big impact on our planet. We worked together to design and create a greenhouse, and we also engaged in a VR workshop, learning all about our animals and rainforests. In relation to our greenhouse, we wanted to build something sustainable using recycled materials. We concluded that bottles would be the best option, as they would be easy to collect and they would be a great substitute for our greenhouse bowls. We needed over 800 bottles, so we had to reach out to our local community to help us achieve our target. Together we built the frame of our greenhouse and constructed the walls using bamboo sticks and bottles. Our aim is to continue to grow produce throughout the year, with the possibility of this greenhouse being home for one of our plants.
As part of family learning, we invited our families in to make soft toys. These were all animals which came from the rainforest. We had to first build background knowledge on which animals lived in the rainforest, and we used prior knowledge of the VR workshop to support this. We then had to draw our animals to create a stencil to place on the material before cutting this out. We learnt how to apply the running stitch method so we could neatly sew both parts of the soft toy together. We then critiqued our work before adding finishing touches such as facial features and branches. We wanted to promote activism and give back to our community, and so we decided to gift our work to a local care home at Christmas, along with the narration of how our expeditionary learning to inform them how they could too protect our planet. We developed our skills in DT by following through the design, make and evaluate process to create a final woodwork product. We wanted to build something to allow us to grow our own produce on site at Plover and donate the produce to our own school food bank, the Plover Pantry, which we are so very proud of. We had to factor in the purpose of our final product and where they would live. This also posed more questions, such as how we can ensure our planters will be durable so we can leave a lasting legacy. We also had to consider what produce we wanted to grow before we could start the design process. We carefully designed our planters using a model. We had to consider the most appropriate materials, which included further research to make sure we were organised and prepared.
We then had to critique our designs as we realised some were unrealistic due to the impossible, intricate cuts and very elaborate proposals. We also had to realistically consider the time we had to create these planters, which helped us decide on our final design together. We made the planters collaboratively. We had to have a safety talk, first view of the nature of the tools, and then we set to work. We are also very proud of our planters, and we cannot wait to see our produce grow over the course of the year. In case study 2, we engaged as scientists. We studied the classification of plants and animals based on the specific characteristics. This led us to looking at the process of reproduction in plants and animals. These then comparing the contrast of the life cycles of different animals. We went on to identify how animals and plants are adapted to suit their environment in different ways, and that adaptation may lead to evolution. We focused on countries in North and South America, which are part of the Amazon rainforest, and we focused on Brazil in depth. We went on to look at the impacts of human activity, such as trade links and deforestation. We focused on maps skills, reading maps, location features, and our general understanding of the world. As part of our fieldwork, we built on our prior knowledge gained in lower key stage 2. When we learnt about fair trade and chocolate, we visit Cadbury's World. This field work highlighted the importance of fair trade of cocoa beans and sugar and the vital part rainforest plays in the making of chocolate.
We used a wide range of other people's fiction and non-fiction text. The Great Kapok Tree, Deforestation and the Last Rainforest. Throughout our speedy reading lessons, our writing took the form of an informative text based on our expedition, learning around designs and technology. We produced a double-page spread, encouraging people to build their own planters as well as looking at the benefits of doing so.
During our final case study, geography, we looked at how locations around the world are changing and the reason for this. We compared North and South America, we looked deep into the Amazon rainforest, the impact humans are having on it. We have learnt so much in this expedition and we feel like we have come together to act upon protecting our planet. We know they may be small steps, but the small steps that we act on together, that will be the voice of the change. We hope you will support us in making a place to do whatever we can to protect our planet too. We must act now since there is no planet B.